Okay, guys, there is a woman that got pregnant in the Miami County Jail. Her name is Daisy Link. I hear this and I'm like, how? The staff in the correctional center are like, how? I'm like,
what you mean, how? My first assumption is one of the correctional guards, knocked out the frame. That's what happened.
Okay, this has to be a male security guard doing some stuff in there.
That's what we think.
And guys, it turns out the baby belongs to another inmate 2 floors up, Juan de Paz. Now, just like y'all, I'm like, how does that work? Men and women jails aren't even connected. They must have found a corner to hook up in? Hold on, we gonna get there. Now, what's crazy is that Daisy and Juan are both in there for murder charges. Separate murder charges. I was thinking, okay, they must have effed before they went to jail. But wait, Juan went to jail in 2020. Daisy went to jail in 2022. So that means this had to have happened somewhere in the facility.
Somewhere.
So the police, they start investigating and they figured it out. You are not going to believe how they did it. A vent. Yeah, they did this through a vent. An AC air duct. It says here they
what? An AC air duct?
Made a cable using bedding material. Wow, okay. They interviewed Juan and here's him talking about it.
Well, I know her for a little minute, you feel me? So we was talking, back and forth and...
How were you talking to her?
Nah, through the vent.
Through the vent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through the vents. Anybody would say I'm crazy. Or you talking to the vent. Yeah. And then we was talking, and then we got to know each other better. And then, I'm like, now I really want a baby because, I got murder and I might never go home, so...
This man is smiling about it.
Smiling, the dude's insane. The other person is delusional too. Why would you have a baby in jail by... Oh.
He's just like, yeah, so here's how I did it. Yeah, so we were talking and... It's just crazy how after a murder charge, now you're ready to have a kid. Now, not only were they talking through the vent, they sent notes in the vent. Look at this. My snuggle wuggle baby girl. This handwriting. If I saw this handwriting, I would not get pregnant by you. Jesus. And then here's another note. It's a list of baby names. This man said Katana, Naoki, Zelda like the game, Siri, dog, Sahara, winter. It's either Japanese names or weather conditions. Now guys, not only that, amongst the notes, he would also send down his sauce, his
baby batter, his secret man sauce. But what? How?
Soldiers, you get me? Juan told a reporter what he would do is wrap his soldiers in saran wrap, and then he would send it down every day for a month. Then Daisy would take a yeast infection applicator and shoot it up her woo-ha.
Oh my God, bro. The work.
Guys, you can't make this shit up, yo. Now, guys, here's a phone call between Daisy and Juan talking about this baby they're trying to make.
Do you think you're pregnant?
I don't know. I still haven't had my period.
You think that worked?
I don't know. If Kali I'm telling you, I was supposed to have my period. I don't know.
Damn, babe, have you been doing it for real?
I swear to God on my kids, I do it every time.
Real, for real, like deep, like in there?
Yes.
You make sure it's in there?
Yes, like somewhere.
real sperm supposed to be in you, then shoot out like a water hose.
What?
It was definitely in me, all the way in there. I did it every time.
Bro, this is gonna be your baby mama, bro. Baby mama dumber than a bag of rocks. You just really taking a chance on a human life. This kid is gonna be born, if so, really despising both of y'all. What a shame.
He said on her kids? Girl, you got kids outside of here and you trying to make another one inside the facility? Irresponsible. Raw. Is that raw? Raw. It must be if I'm crowing. Now, as I've said, Daisy does end up getting pregnant. And after this, Daisy decides to call her mom and break the news. And for some reason, she believes that getting pregnant is going to get her out of jail.
Under 24-hour lockdown because I'm pregnant.
full of
Mom straight. Mom straight calls it.
I swear to God.
You're full of This is shocking.
What do you mean? I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna get out. You know how much I can sue them for? This is all planned. I can get out now. If they would have let me out of the Arthur hearing.
The fact that she's doing this over recorded phone lines doesn't mean she's smart enough to realize what the hell is going on.
I wouldn't have got pregnant.
You know what? You're stupid. Don't.
Daisy, how are you going to sue them for getting pregnant in jail? Who is your lawyer? Now, if it's Sal, you might have a chance. But that's a TV show. And this isn't. Now, Daisy Link's trial began on the 8th, but the verdict hasn't came through yet. I haven't seen anything reported yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it's taking longer because of the government shutdown. If you didn't know, it's still shut down. I made a video on this. What is her case about anyway? It says here she murdered her boyfriend, Pedro Jimenez. It says here that her attorney says she acted in self-defense, arguing she feared for her life due to Jimenez's abusive behavior. The relationship was toxic and Jimenez was out of control, unhinged, and dangerous. Jimenez pistol whipped her 5 days before the fatal pew-pewing. She pew-pewed him and her...
I mean, she got pistol whipped. I told y'all in the beginning, in another clip. I mean, like, dude, it's crazy, bro. Those domestic violence, those DVs, man. Whew, tough stuff, man.
Children can testify to her claims of DV. Prosecution says that Daisy's self-defense claim is contradicting. There's a Ring camera video from the night of the shooting in which Link is heard calmly telling the victim, "I think I hit a major artery, you'll be fine." Because of her calm and joking demeanor, there's no way this was standing your ground. What the hell? Why was Juan in there? I looked for a bit, all I could find is second-degree murder, but he's been sentenced for 25 years. Whoa. Murderers having kids is crazy. Okay, guys, this story ends here. As I always say, what do you think about this?
What I think is they're crazy. They're insane. This girl's delusional. This dude just took a Hail Mary just to have a kid for kid's sake. You can't, I'm pretty sure they're never going to have a relationship, really, to be honest. She thought she was doing a solid to get out of jail, like that was going to release her. So there you go. All right. The grounds for having a kid was not even there, bro. Plus you have kids. Now this kid, if, like I said, comes out, will be just hating its life, probably hating the parents. It's going to be one of those situations you're going to have to hide the truth, dog. You're going to have to hide the truth from this poor child, man, because that's insane.
I don't know if y'all seen that video where the girl was like, I heard some girl wants my man. Let me tell you what it takes to be with him. So she proceeded to list off the things that she does for her boyfriend, right, that he asks of her. These things included doing the dishes, doing the laundry, cleaning the house, making homemade butter. He said that he often asks her to sit in the garage with him while he works on the cars. He doesn't ask her to do anything. He just wants her there. He wants her presence there.
Pause. Did this dude just said he wanted his girl to make homemade butter? What type of homemade butter in 2025?
So of course I go through the comments and almost every comment was from a woman going, "What are you, his mother? Oh, so you're his mother. Oh, so you're his maid." And I'm just like, so they made a follow-up video, his perspective. He then lists the things that he does for her, which include he made her an authorized user on his American Express. She can spend as much as she wants. He pays all the bills, not only takes her out on dates, but he plans the dates, and sometimes will even go and pick out her outfit and lay it out on the bed for her so she doesn't have to do anything but get dressed. He also said that he cooks dinner because she doesn't cook. So I go to the comments again. Now, one of the comments said, "Oh, so what are you, her dad? What are you, her father?" And I'm just like, this is why you don't take advice from people about your relationship. I don't know. Am I tripping? But I feel like what he's asking of her isn't much. I don't know if people understand this, but relationships are give and take, right? And it's not so much a role like, oh, well, she's a woman, so she has to do this. He's a man, so he has to do this. This is no. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you all balance each other's strengths and weaknesses, right? So if he's the type of person that doesn't like to clean, but she does, of course, naturally, she's going to be the one to do it. If he likes to cook and she doesn't, he's going to be the one to do it. You could tell that they seem very happy, sitting on each other, touching each other the whole time, smiling. She made a follow video teaching people how to make butter, like asking her to make butter, asking her to wash some clothes, to do the dishes. That ain't nothing. He takes care of everything for her. And I just am like looking at the people in the comments and it's just like, y'all are miserable and you're going to spend the rest of your lives alone, which is fine because I know that plenty of people are choosing to spend the rest of their life single in the name of peace, that's fine. Don't go shitting on another person's happiness because it doesn't make you happy. And I really don't think it's not because it doesn't make you all happy. I just think that a lot of women in those comments were miserable because it's not them. Note to self and to all of y'all, don't let people tell you what to do in your relationship because they're bitter.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. You if you're happy, you're happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, they put their relationship on the internet. Of course, people will go to the comments and say all kind of stuff, and you got to be prepared for that too, right? If you're making these videos and whatever it may be, you got to be ready for the people that disagree or want to call you out, or internet trolls, blah blah blah. You know, all those sort of things. It doesn't necessarily look like he was doing anything wrong. Look like he was a provider. It looks like he enjoyed cooking. Actually, in my household, because of my work experience, I know how to cook really well, right? Working in restaurants for a while, I learned how to pick up techniques. I learned different concepts, and so I enjoy cooking. So I do a lot of the cooking because I enjoy doing it. You get what I'm saying? So it's to each his own, to be honest. And I mean, homemade butter, that blew my mind, because like, dog, like homemade butter. I'm just not. I'm gonna get past the homemade butter part, but they seem happy. She's not complaining. He not complaining. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And hey, this is where we're at, right? So yeah.
So if someone come and slap you right now, what would you do?
I'm going to fight.
A girl right now, one of the girls right now slapped you. What would you do?
I'm going to uppercut her.
You're going to fight?
If he hits me, yes. If you can hit a man, you can get hit like a man.
Oof. She ain't like that.
I'm telling you.
I didn't say uppercut. I said slap.
Then I'm going
you ain't
to
never been
slap.
slapped before?
And we exchanged.
Yo. Hey, yo.
She's surprised by that answer, but it's a real answer. You just told this man he was going to get met with violence, physical violence, and his what other response did he have, male or female? Return with same said violence. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna return the same type of energy. But she was wild by that. She was wild by that, and that's crazy, because that is the double the double standard that men face this day and age. We can get hit, man, and then we can't go tell. But if we hit a woman, they tell, we get thrown in jail type stuff. All right. Well, if a woman hits back, guess what? It's her defending themselves. If a man hits them back, guess what? We get still thrown underneath the bus, thrown in jail, all kind of stuff. Crazy.
I just want to know why all the people at the singles ministry events look like they can be my uncle or something. Y'all don't want to come to these events? There's no attractive people around my age that want to come to these events. As soon as you walk in, all you hear is, "Hey, sweetie, maybe we should go to brunch sometimes." No, Uncle Charles, no, I don't want to.
You know, it's crazy. I was just in church the other day, man, and they said for everybody that's over this age, raise your hand. Then it said over this age, raise your hand, or if you below this age, raise your hand. And y'all, the church is filled with old folk. I'm putting it out like that. At least 90%, maybe 80% of the church was literally over 50 years old, 50, 60 years old. I mean, their hands was up in the air when those came out. And so I would assume if you at the ministry and you doing singles, you're gonna have a lot of Deacon Charles, all those Uncle Larrys. They pulling up, they pulling up to the singles event at church.
Maybe I'm at the wrong one.
He signed a $200 million contract and then offered to split the rent. NBA player Michael Porter Jr. had signed a $200 million contract and offered to split the rent with his girlfriend. He wanted a podcast and explained why he offered to split the rent and where his mind was at with all of that, and then asked for advice. His girlfriend was searching for a new apartment and had mentioned that she had found something that she really liked, but it was out of her price range. And so she brought him there, and he said that he really liked it and he wanted her to enjoy where she was living, and he wanted to actually go there and enjoy that apartment as well when he would come over. He admitted to saying that no matter what happened, he would have her back and he would split that rent. No matter if they argued, he was going to help her. So fast forward about 6 months later, and inevitably they do break up, and he's still assisting with paying his half of the rent. He was really emphasizing how much of a man of his word that he is. So in the middle of this interview, the podcaster then asks Michael, if y'all broke up, why don't you just give her your portion of the rent for the rest of the year and then call it a day, go about your business? Do y'all know that this man opened his mouth and said, nah, because she gotta act right for me to pay this rent. He said if she's wilding out, another man can take care of it. He is paying the rent on a month-to-month basis based on how she acts. So at that point, are you really a man of your word if you are?
Don't you do it. Why would he be paying rent? His due share of rent, don't get me wrong, when another man is laid up in there that can also pay the other half of that rent because she chooses to go be with another person. So they break up. So he might not be dating, but he's financially stable. So that's not the part. The part of the deal was he'll pay his part, she pay her part, blah blah blah, until it's all over with. Not I'm gonna pay my part while you get your back blown out every single night of the having a good old time on my half. No, he ain't agree with that. He ain't agree to that.
Woman is darker than you. That's not for you.
Oh, wait. But he can still have his preference, though.
I believe in preferences, but when it comes down to like colorism at the end of the day, because that's what it is, I don't rock with that. I don't. And that is a deal breaker for me.
Okay, but wait, we gotta be clear. Because is it colorism or is it preference?
Well, I think your preference is based in colorism at the end of the day.
So is that similar to when a woman says that I don't want a guy that's under 6 foot, though?
Well, I can't speak on that because that's not how I stand. Like, if a woman says that, then that's on her, but that's not on me because I don't rock that.
What do you think about everything that she said?
I don't think nothing of it. I honestly don't care.
The answer back was as true as you can get it. I just don't care. I'm gonna like what I like. I just don't like you. And now she's mad. She's calling it colorism. And for people that don't know what colorism is, it's just showing like discrimination or prejudice against people with darker skin tones. You right? And most of the time it's with people of the same group. So like, man, this guy said he just doesn't like dark skinned African American ladies. And so the light skinned person got mad about it. You his type though. And that was his preference. So like, what does it bother to you? So she pops and gets mad at this dude because he likes what he likes. All right. And she can say, hey, I want a man that's 6 foot tall, over 6 foot tall. And he's not, she's going to pop the balloon, but that's her preference. That's what you should have answered with. But I'm not going to lie. The I don't care in her face was also pretty clutch.
18-year-old daughter caught my wife.
Females like, oh, dudes ain't obsessed with us like they used to be no more. What's going on? Then, you know, they throw out the G word. They must be the G word. And it's like, nah, like, really make this shit make sense. Like, why the fuck I'm about to be obsessed over some shit that when it leave me or it's gone, like, I'm going to feel a sense of relief. Like,
right.
I really bring no value to a man's life to the point where it's like, when you leave me, only thing you was doing was subtracting from me. So now when you leave, I can finally build and put pieces together. Why would I be obsessed with losing something that was draining me? I'm not about to be obsessed with that. You ain't doing nothing. Back in the day, when a man lost a woman, she provided so much value that it's like, damn, I gotta figure it out.
Value like in functionality, dude. Like, just to be honest, if you had a solid woman that was holding down everything, dude, y'all break up with this girl, bro. Like, you get home and you start to be like, damn, where's the salt and the pepper at? Blah blah blah, man. I didn't forgot, man. I don't have any milk in the fridge. Those type of things where you're just like, man, like, she really made life easy by just having those things covered for you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
This shit is crazy. Like, shorty did A, B, C, da 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 da. Now it's like, only thing y'all do is look cute. Only thing y'all do is look beautiful. That's it. No patience, no loyalty, no value other than the face. And then be like, I'm not obsessed with that. That shit is everywhere. If I know only thing I'm getting from being with you is a crazy, weird attitude and a pretty face, then it's not going to be hard for me to forget that.
Right.
My homegirl must be back with her baby daddy because when she put him out, we was outside for the last week or two. I ain't heard a big flip, I got a bottle, or I'm about to cook some chicken. I ain't heard a peep from this hoe. They back having a happy family. What about us, bitch? What about our fun ship?
A nigga
bro, those eyelashes, dog. I swear to God, bro. Those eyelashes had me like, man, how you even blinking right now, bro? But yeah, dude, single people be wanting to keep their friends single. I swear to God, they be in the mix. Girl, come on, don't worry about that. It takes a real strong woman to go out there. You're going to have some fun, don't get me wrong. A real strong woman going to hold down a man. They're going to tell their friends, nah, I'm inside.